Hello, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about color theory and how it pertains to your marketing and your branding. Before we get into colors, let's just talk about your goal. Ultimately, part of your goal is to reach your target market with your content. Of course, you want to find your ideal client and connect with them through your content. From there, you want them to be able to get to know you and to like you, and then to ultimately trust you enough that they're going to buy your product or service. And then from there, of course, you are helping your client reach their goals. So, how are you going to do this? By providing them with content and information that is simple. Everyone has so much going on in their day-to-day lives. Individuals are being bombarded with so much content, so many different messages, so many ads, and quite frankly, it's just too much for someone to stop and think about every single image that they're being fed. So it's important to provide your target market with content that is simple, easy to digest, and something that they aren't going to click away from. And one way to do that is with color. So, in terms of marketing and branding, color theory is psychology focused on how colors impact consumers' impressions of a brand and whether or not they persuade consumers to consider specific brands or make a purchase. So, what does that mean? Ultimately, it means how you feel, what emotions are evoked when you see a specific color or when your ideal client sees specific colors in your content. So we're going to go over 4 colors that you can consider using in your next campaign, but you can also use these colors in your overall branding or, of course, your logo. That being said, if you have already developed your branding, developed your logo, do not go and reinvent the wheel. Consistency is also key. So you can instead consider using these colors in images. So if you're doing a photo shoot, you can use objects with those colors. You can use overlays on images. You can produce videos that have those colors. Or, of course, infuse some of those colors into your website and all over social. So the first color we're going to talk about is yellow. Yellow is warm, it's optimistic, fun, energetic, youthful. But most importantly, it's attention grabbing. I know if I'm scrolling and I see something bright yellow, I'm going to stop and see what this is. Yellow isn't even one of my favorite colors, but I am always attracted to it. And it's likely that it's something that will grab the attention of your ideal client. Let's talk about pink. Obviously, light pink is a color that I use a lot. It evokes feelings of calmness, of tenderness, care, romance. And the idea of calmness and truly caring about helping people build incredible content that will attract their ideal client and help sell their business is something I truly care about. So that's why light pink resonates so much with me and my branding. On the other side of that, you have bright pink, which is quite energetic and evokes excitement. It's youthful, it's strong, it evokes feelings of confidence. This is not totally unlike yellow, so you could even combine some of these colors. Maybe some great images that have a bright yellow and bright pink elements. Next, let's think about purple. Purple is associated with the royalty, so it's regal, it's wealthy. This also evokes thoughts of leadership and revenue and wisdom. So, if that is the kind of vibe that you are going for with your branding, if you want to be seen as someone who's full of wisdom, who exudes leadership, but also a certain amount of revenue or wealth, purple could be for you. And finally, blue. Blue is very interesting because it is the most widely used color by major brands in the world. Blue is trustworthy. It is strong. It is dependable. When you see words like that, it's no surprise that so many brands are using these colors. If you want to see who I'm talking about, look at this. Ford, IBM, American Express, Unilever, that's a huge brand. So, one thing to consider with blue is that on one hand, it evokes all of these incredible feelings, but on the other hand, maybe you don't want to get lost in the crowd by having another blue logo. It's something to consider. You can always color combine, or you can go with something that we know is going to work. That's all for today. I am so interested to hear how you're going to use color in your branding, so comment below. Don't forget to visit Calico Corner for more tips for creating captivating content to attract your ideal client. And of course, don't forget to download 50 free Instagram prompts. Have a great day.